What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So the latest meta way to play in the FUTTIES events, guys. I'm gonna explain everything for you in terms of both from build up to start the attack and actually score, and from defending. Not necessarily, I'm not gonna tell you the way to pass those, crazy good accurate passes. Just the whole basis of the meta build up play and actually starting the attack, get into the box and score. And I'm gonna tell you the way to defend against this current meta players. Because guys, at the moment, even if you have a solid attack, okay, it's so hard to get past those meta defenders. Okay, let me give you an example. You playing against, let's just say your opponent has 2-3 current meta players at the moment, like let's just say like Cristiano Ronaldo, FUTTIES, Messi, FUTTIES, this type of player. Okay, it's easier to defend against this line as opposed to getting past a solid FUTTIES meta defenders. Okay, so getting past defenders, it's harder rather than just like defending against meta attackers. Okay, so if you're having it, I'm sure most of you guys are struggling in terms of getting past the defense line your opponent. Let's just say the SPC, Yupstam, like Van Dijk, all this crazy SPC, just basic FUTTIES defense. So in this video, we're going to start with just the build up video. Let's get the way to start the build up and attack. Before getting into the video, guys, always in your squad, prioritize players with incisive pass for midfielders, okay, maybe even left winger, right winger, and for the attackers, prioritize players that have low yielding shot plus. Okay, so incisive pass plus, low yielding shot plus are key at the moment. Okay, technical plus is there, finesse shot plus is even good, and ping pass, all the other plays. So I'm not saying they're bad, but incisive pass plus and low shot plus is crazy at the moment. Okay, you can get into the box, get a one-on-one, you don't have the angle, go for a low shot plus, it's gonna be a goal. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the required, like the must-have plays for the defender. Now let's move on to the video that I have for you in here. So before we get into it, like actually I have one example for you. Basically, the way the skill that you have in terms of finishing, guys, it's a different story. Okay, yes, if you're skilled enough, you're gonna be able to score goals like this. I have Douglas in here, I go for a Trivela outside of the box and it's a goal. Okay, so these type of goals that is like taking the shot outside of the box, especially if that player doesn't have a place a plus in that shot. So it's a Trivela. Douglas doesn't have Trivela plus, but still took a very good shot. These types of goal, it's all skill based. Okay, it doesn't matter. I can't tell you this angle, go for the Trivela. We all know this. Okay, the way how well you master precision shot, that matters. The way you timing and everything. So if you want to score goals like this, it's good, but it doesn't really like it's the way you learn the mechanism of shooting. Okay, the rest of the example, I'm going to tell you basically the meta ways to actually start a build. So here you can see I have just take a look at this video. Okay, left winger, it's a 4-4-2 formation, all good. See how I'm trying to do, how I trigger my players to go forward. I tend to get one-on-one and to low shot plus. Okay, all the goals, most of the goals that I score, and it's just the meta way to score, they all come from these areas. Look at this, all coming from these 3 areas, maybe even in this direction and in this direction. Okay, they're all coming from these 3 main like lanes, you could say. Your player has the ball here, tends a bit of movement, like a bit of movement, go for like a speed boost, takes your shot. Okay, or maybe a player has the ball, you trigger the player to go forward, you pass, you score. All the goals, most of them, all coming from these direction, these areas. Okay, so what I'm doing in here, so I had Douglas, I know he's got of course low shot plus, so here I start the build up. I know already Douglas is going to go make the move. I just find a bit of a space, pass back to Benzema, I try to find the spot. I don't really try to go down the wing, guys. I don't recommend. And it shouldn't just try to keep the ball in these areas. Okay, try to keep the ball in these areas. Go for the right passes from these areas. Don't necessarily go change the direction to go from, because you get away from your opponent's goal, and it's going to make it easier for your opponent to defend. Okay, your opponent is worried about these areas. Okay, so down the wing it's going to be easier for you, because eventually you're going to have to come here, like pass towards there. If as far as possible, try to stick to these directions. Okay, so here I could have easily passed here my left winger Ronaldinho, right? But try to keep Douglas, like kind of trigger Douglas to go forward. He's already triggered to go forward, so I want to make him to go one-on-one. So I find the right time, guys. Timing really matters. Find the right time and stick in that direction. Go for that one, a little bit change of direction, and I go here. I'm just gonna take a shot. Okay, so that's it. So that's like basically the main way to start it. And the reason I say incisive pass plus is so important, guys, that's why these passes, you don't want to go wrong with this passes. You want accurate passes. You want like fast through ball, accurate passes. That's why incisive pass is a game changer. Honestly, it's truly a game changer. Once again, my left finger, it's a 4-4-2. My left mid, right mid. I try to go forward. Sometimes my left mid, right mid. That depends on your play style. You look at all of these, I'm like following the same pattern, but with better timing, different type of ways to attack, but the same pattern is there. So tend to do a bit of movement. Okay, I get better agility, a trigger to go forward. Look at the triggering. I tend to, like, the moment I pass with Benzema, I trigger him to go forward. This triggering stuff, I'm just creating space for myself, and actually find the right timing and right space to go for the incisive pass. Okay, I want to get kind of like use the ability to go for the throw balls and actually make my striker to get one-on-one with the keeper. Okay, I'm not trying to get past my opponent with dribbling crazy skill. That's not going to happen. Like, sorry, it really might happen, a couple of times, but most of the time you want to get past your opponent's defender by having a very accurate passes. If you're good on air, you can go for a long ball passes, long through balls. I tend to stay on ground. Those either go for a direct pass, or most of the time I tend to go with through balls. So incisive pass is a key for me. So here I have Figo has incisive pass, also already has incisive pass. I have FUTTIES incisive pass. Maybe like the Ronaldinho evolution Ronaldinho I got recently, that's the only play that doesn't have incisive pass. I think it does have it as a basic incisive pass, but Benzema and Douglas, my two striker, they both have incisive pass plus. So that's how I care about this. So you could see once again he went forward. You could see even Valverde, my center mid, was on box to box trying to get forward, but this just confuses my opponent. He thinks I'm going to go for the pass, not necessarily now. The best timing, it's up to you guys. Okay, you have to manipulate your opponent to think you're going for the pass, but you're not actually going for the pass. So here I tend to go for, I know FUTTIES has the ball, I see the space, I know it's not offside. I have this card, centimeters there. I've got Ronaldinho, just a bit of option, trying to find the best time to go for the passes. And here you would see I go again incisive pass. It's accurate pass, going to get there. Just a little bit of turn of movement. It requires minimal knowledge of the game, nothing crazy, guys. Just get there, go for the incisive pass and score. Now in finishing, guys, you could see, yes, I know it's FC26 is coming around. You don't really have to worry about it, but as far as FC25 is concerned, time finishing matters. And even if you don't care about time finishing, guys, I had a couple videos like a month ago or something to get used to precision shot before it's too late, because it's going to be key. I told you guys back then, it's going to be key in FC26. Okay, you master the precision shot, the ball goes to exactly where you want it to go. So here I still miss some, sorry guys, even until now I've been using it for a while, I still miss sometimes. So it takes a little amount of time to actually get used to and master the the aiming of precision shot. But it's so good, man. You have to master it now. I go for a precision shot. The ball goes exactly towards that direction. Look, the ball exactly like from here towards the straight pass, losing shot plus, and score. Losing shot plus, guys, it guarantees 99.9. Unless you mess it up, your green teammate have the right aiming, it's on target, it's going to be goal. Okay, that's why I say losing shot is better than finish shot plus at the moment. Okay, so this was again the way I started the build. It all came from, you could see I was all concerned about these direction. I was going to pass either from here or there or there. Okay, if I take the shot from outside of the box, that depends. Okay, that's not going to be like a skill thing or something that I would rely on. Okay, maybe sometimes I get a chance, but against solid defenders, solid players, you can't really have a chance to go for outside the shot. So you opponent can do a pretty good job in terms of defending. But these passing, it's just hard to defend again. You're gonna have to write that. I tend to go from these passes. I chose that way, pass to Benzema. You could see for a little turn and it's a goal. It's a simple goal, man. So the next direction again. Once again, I analyze everything. I see where my opponents are. My players are, so I know my Douglas is there. Again, I know these. I care about these passes. I care about these passes. Even if I end up missing the chance, that doesn't mean I'm going to. This is still going to be the pattern, but it's going to be executed in a different ways with much better timing, with much better accuracy, and actually being aware of the situation, and actually give like an overview of how your opponents are defending, and it all comes together as a unit. Okay, so here my Douglas has the ball, pass to Benzema. Okay, it didn't go well, as you can see. Did a pretty good defending. It didn't go well, but that doesn't mean I'm going to change. I know it's still gonna have to be. So the timing was better. Okay, here the timing was my problem, but that's okay. I tend to go forward again. Here I get the ball back. Why Figo was there to get the ball? Yes, it did. Custom tactic had a role in it. I don't want to get into the custom tactics and everything. Just basically pure gameplay. You can check out my custom tactics. Like I have 4-4-2, 4-2-3. You can check it out on my channel. Everything explained with how this works. But for now, just basic gameplay and how to start the attack. So Figo gets the ball again. See, my striker actually tends to go from these. Again, I told you guys these direction, these very dangerous lines to go for. And now I pass the ball. Look at Figo has incisive pass. It didn't use incisive pass here, but again, more simple pass. Didn't get into the penalty area and went for a shot again. The way I could have gone for, losing shot plus, but what you do from here in this position, it comes up to how well you do it. Okay, try to do it well, try to practice well, and actually master the basis of shooting. Okay, you shouldn't be worried if you have problems in here. You're just not good at the game, honestly. If you have problems, just start to build up, getting past the defender. Yes, this video is for you. If you can't really finish these one-on-ones, it's on you. Okay, you have to practice well. You have to train more, and just again, get ready for FC 26 for the next one. Once again, I have the ball in the middle of the. You could see I don't necessarily have a lot of players going forward. Tend to keep it simple. Do a little bit of movement in here. Pass the ball to Ronaldo again. I'm looking for directions. I'm waiting to see which players are moving getting past from these and these and these directions. Okay, this is going to be my main concern during the gameplay. Okay, so at least with a 4-4-2 and 4-2-1-3, maybe like 4-2-2, 4-2-3-1, these type of formation I'm using currently at the moment, all the same way. The positioning matters in some way. Even the 4-2-1-3, I have my left wing, the right wing, same as my 4-4-2 left wing, right wing. And inside forward, I tend to go in that direction. That's why those passes is going to be very dangerous for the opponent to defend against. Okay, so once again, you can see even if there is a chance, if there wasn't a player making the run, depends on you in the middle of side defensive approach, I tend to go manually trigger them to go forward. So L1 trigger also very important here. So to be looking at passing, find the space. See, I try to go from that direction. So I have the ball, I go for a pass. It was offside, but that's okay. It was offside, you could see, but how I got there, you could see the way I got there. I tend to go for a little bit of movement down these directions. Okay, and then you could see when I pass the ball to Douglas, I still have the ball. I'm waiting. I could have gone for the shot here, but I waited for this player to go in forward. I just need to have a better timing of just escaping offside. Like here, if I went for it, it could have been better, but I tended, you know, waited a little bit more and it was offside, but that's okay. The basic way to actually, the meta way to go is these passes between your center back, this space between your opponent's center back. You have to make the best out of those situations. So for the next one, once again, you could see my opponent's little bit of movement, trigger him to go forward. Again, my two center mid are there. Again, I'm waiting. I tend to find split up. Okay, the way I see it, the way what I did here, okay, you're gonna see, okay, why I chose to do that. Okay, it comes back to you, your own. But guys, be creative. I would say be brave. Don't be scared to go for that. It's meta. FUTTIES, everybody has 99 plus pace with great finishing. I know Douglas has the ball. He has the ability to move and change direction, and he has the ability to make the run actually easily score with one-on-one situation. So I see that there's just a lot of space. It's basically is offside, marked there. If I pass the ball, I'm just gonna keep it. So best way to have, just go for the direction, but with cautious, not necessarily going, because this player, trust me, this defender had 99 pace too. Okay, so it doesn't mean I could just, because Douglas has 99, I can get past it. That's just not the case. You have to be still cautious. I tend to go forward. See, I waited here, like here, I let go of my sprint button, a bit of direction. Now I went for it, and here I passed. See, Benzema is there. See, I have a player there because this player, I both of my circle poacher, but tend to be very close to each other. I all inside the penalty area, just ready to get one-on-one and score. Okay, so here I pass, I keep my count. Maybe if I went for a shot, it could be a very close angle. It could have been, could have been saved by my opponent's goalkeeper, but I pass the ball towards there and it's an easy goal. Okay, guys. So in this example, I'm not going to even say anything. Just look what happens. Look what happens. If Figo has the ball. Okay, pass to Valdi, my centimeter. Again, pass to again. A simple pass to my striker, to my other striker, and just come. I lost the chance, but still, the ball was there. The ball was the starting point. Ball was there, and I easily got the ball all the way to here into my opponent's penalty area. Okay, I got the ball to here. Okay, so the way I did it, it was all the same principle, same pattern. Those incisive passes, the lines, again, between these areas, all these directions, okay, all these, just from there, not down wing, just from there. Okay, I tend to go there. I lost it, but that's okay. Again, you have to be creative. It's not like you do this and that's it, you're going to score. You have to be creative. You have to be have the right timing. All of these hand to hand, they represent a great play style. Actually, you could have an easy, dominant win throughout the match. So I lost the ball, but that's okay. I don't panic. Once again, if you look at this one, I tend to go from these. Look at this, from these directions, all in this direction. I went past the keeper. Okay, what I did here again, it comes back to you. I felt like I have enough space, and I trusted myself. I knew I could do it. And it's Benzema, so I went there, let go of the sprint button, and then just went for it. Even here could have missed. Okay, here, like here, you could see that. Look at this one. You could see my the precision shot aiming. If it was a little bit towards there or even there, could have gone out. But it was exactly the best direction to get it, because it was, like it was tight angle for that. If it wasn't a low unit shot, if I wasn't on precision shot, it easily would have been a goal. But precision shot in this angle, you have to be very accurate. That's why I say, guys, really start mastering this precision shot. It's going to be so key in terms of scoring in FC 26. So the next one, you're going to see once again how I'm going towards my opponent's keeper, waiting for a space between my opponent's center back, going for the right pass or there, get into the box and score. Okay, low unit shot. All of these goals were scored by low unit shot. Okay, low unit shot plus, incisive pass plus. They're the two key play style plus to have for your both all your midfield and just your forward, all of your forwards. I would highly recommend it. So with the next one, once again, you can see I'm trying to find there. Again, what I do here comes up a little bit of spot. You can see all of my opponents, like my players, look at all three. Look at these line. Like these line that I have, okay, all going to that direction, all from here. Okay, so that's just the meta is at the moment. All from these lines to go for the right path. Trust me, it's impossible. It's very hard for your opponent to defend again. Your opponent is loving and loves you to go from down the wing. It's easier to attack from, to defend from there. So once again, I tend to go for that. I take the shot. It's okay, but that's okay. Could have gone forward. Okay, whatever you do from here, don't blame anything. It's on you. I should have scored that. Could have scored that one. I just went for a shot. This happened. So now I'm gonna show you guys how to defend in the current meta FUTTIES. So guys, remember one thing: do not rush. Okay, try to go the number one thing I would tell you guys to do as a defender. Try to go towards the direction like your opponent's go. Like here is your opponent's striker. Okay, it's going this way. He has the ball, and there's a defender here. Okay, this is your defender. Your opponent's going this way. Try to go that way. Follow the direction. Okay, don't follow the play. Follow the direction of that player. If you do that, trust me, 99% of the time you're gonna have an easy job to actually get the ball and defend against that player. Okay, try to go towards that direction. And for the play styles, guys, prioritize players with first anticipate plus. Okay, and second, the other play styles that depends on you. Okay, the number one thing is anticipate plus. Okay, myself, I want my player, like the defenders that I have, I also want that to, especially for my left back and right back, to have jockey. Okay, so jockey is very good. And my center back, I want to play to have, again, so anticipate plus and bruiser. Okay, because bruiser tend to get a little bit, get physical with the player, gets the ball there, but that doesn't mean if he has other things, I'm not gonna use it. But bruiser is gonna be very circuit one-on-one, kind of like get physical with that player, just shovels him with the shoulder, and it's gonna be very good in terms of kind of like getting your striker off the ball and get the ball. Okay, not necessarily using any stand tackle or slide tackle. That's the only that's the only play supply that doesn't need any slide tackle or stand tackle in terms of getting them. Just get them physical with the player, and it's going to be so good. Here in this example, of course, 90 above, 90 plus 95 plus pace is a must. That's guaranteed. But I'm sure most of you guys already have plays like this, so I'm not going to go through that. So once again, you can see. And another thing, guys, do not be afraid to go for the stand tackle or slide tackle. I'm sure most of you guys, I don't know, for some reason you're just afraid to go for it, like even penalties, or you might get the red card. If you have the right timing, guys, it's gonna be a perfect time. I'll show you a couple examples how you could go with the perfect tackle. So here you can see it's, guys, you can see down below, bottom left, from the play style, just as proof, it's Cristiano Ronaldo FUTTIES. Okay, I don't know, best striker in the game, top 3 striker in the game at the moment, whatever it is, but it's among the best at the moment, right? Everyone like 6-7 million at the moment, not sure exactly the price. I'm defending against Ronaldo FUTTIES. Okay, so what I do, he has that, what I do, like in this situation, I know my player, see guys, see, even he's doing it, tries to go from this way, he didn't pass. He didn't wait to go past towards that direction. He kept on going to that direction, because that's not how the meta works. For these direction, guys, you could see my Zvinikovic up here, like exactly here, where I stop. Okay, I hold L2 to keep my direction, like kind of to keep my distance and space. And I know I'm giving him. Look, you see, I'm giving him like space. I'm giving him space to actually go for it. Okay, I'm giving him. That's why I'm doing it on purpose. So whenever he sees gets space, he wants to go for the run. Okay, it's Ronaldo. He's fast. He's rapid plus. It's all good. Okay, but that's what I'm doing on purpose. He wants to go for that one. Whenever he gets the ball, like here, I go for a stand tackle. And here I say anticipate plus is a must for your defender. That's why I said the stand tackles, guys. It's so important for your defender, even left back, right back, all of them, doesn't matter. Okay, I go for that. It's maybe if one of you guys say, okay, it might be a penalty, I'm gonna let them go. Don't be afraid. Okay, go for that one with the right timing. If you think the ball is further away from your opponent's striker or just player, go for the tackle. Okay, here I'll get the ball easily once again down the wing. Okay, it's a bit easier, but have to be careful from these directions, like pass ball there, pass there, as you go for a shot. You have to be careful with that. I'm not saying down the wing is like completely easy, but still you still have to be aware of how to defend against. So look at the way I'm doing it. Look at the way again from okay, let's just say from the beginning. I have my left back Maldini. I switch to him. Do I rush into Messi? Do I go for a stand tackle or slide tackle? These are the situations with your opponent is going back and forth. It's going there. It's doing this with the left stick dribbling. That's the time you don't really want to like rush for the stand tackle or slide tackle. That's a high chance of getting penalties or just very good free kick for your opponents. Okay, I tend to just follow him in this direction. Hold L2, keep your distance, let him do whatever he wants to do, because he knows that you guys know he's waiting for a chance to make the run inside the penalty area. Okay, you don't want to give him that. Once again, I can go there. I go there again. Once again, I'm not doing anything. And now whenever I see I'm holding R1, I'm actually having the second defender switching. I have that player on. You could see this. It's yellow above Nikovic Savic. Has the ball. Now you can see exactly here. He goes there. See, the ball is further away from him. It's obvious. Now I say, okay, that's a perfect chance, perfect place to go for a tackle. I go for a stand tackle. Most of the time, I try to stick with stand tackle unless I really see there's no other players. I mean, like one-on-one, just one defender, and it's going to be other opponent's striker. It's going to be so dangerous. I like my defenders was a left back, left behind. Now go for a slide tackle. Okay. But most of the time I tend to skip I tend to stick with stand tackle, but although I have some good example of when to go for a slide tackle, and actually when a slide tackle is way better than a stand tackle. So another example, once again, look at my opponents, look at my defender Saliba. Okay, I'm going towards this way. Okay, look how I'm keeping my distance. Look, you see, I went that way. Look, I didn't rush. See, I was exactly, look how I'm slowing it down. Look, I'm going exactly towards that way, and he knew what was going for. I knew what was going for the through balls, but he went there. I got the ball. I didn't do anything. I just anticipate where the ball was going, the direction of that path, because that's meta, guys. I told you guys, everybody's doing it, but some people doing it very well with the best timing. Some people like not even this, but this was a pretty good job. Camille, scored a couple of goals after that. I didn't win the game, but did a pretty good job. But there are some players in lower division, now they're doing a great job. So you don't have to do a perfect job in here. I got the ball back again. Once again, I have my opponent. Look at what I'm doing. Look at Saliba. I think I was going to pass the ball to him. I cover that area, but you see, okay, I have all of the space for this player. It's going to be dangerous. No, I'm still on this player. I'm not switching to this player. Do not switch immediately. Stay on that player as far as possible, then switch. Okay, do not rush in switching. In defending, do not rush, guys. Okay, in this direction, I went that way, and that way I got the ball back. See, I went easily change. Went for an easy stand tackle, and I went in the direction that my striker was going, and I went for the right stand tackle. Okay, anticipate plus again is an absolute must to have for your center backs. Once again, see in this direction you could say, okay, he's getting one-on-one. See, this is example I'm going for the slide tackle. Okay, you could see it's left behind. I have my opponent's left Rafael Leo. He's fast. Rapid plus. It's going to be one-on-one with the keeper, and it's going to score. We know that. Okay, in this direction, I'm switching to the player who's like further, like in front of him. Okay, like not left behind, but he's in front of him in terms of a line. So you could see this is his line. Here is Mount. So he's away, like he's further in front of him. in terms of like, let's just say it was a race, Maldini would have won it. Okay, let's just say it that way. In this direction, if I completely go towards that way, he's going to get past me easily. See, so I'm going for the direction he's going. He's going towards that way or that way. That's the direction, right? It's obvious. That's where Liao is going, towards that direction. Look, he's going towards that direction. In this moment, now I'll show you guys again. I switch to Maldini. Now I'm going towards, you can see I'm not necessarily going towards that, I'm going towards there. It's kind of like this way, alright? So I say I'm trying to go for that. I'm planning going for a stand tackle, but I feel like he's so fast going for a Trivelo, or maybe even like, you know, low shot, maybe even like finesse shot plus. You know, it's gonna be a goal. It's a red, it's green time, it's accurate, it's gonna be a goal. Okay, whenever you feel like you're left behind, there's nothing you could do, and you plays are further away from you, the best thing to do is to go for a slide tackle. Okay, now if we look at what happens, like from here, like exact moment, I find the best timing, like exactly here. Okay, if it was here, okay, if it was here, probably would have got away, like could have get past Maldini. Okay, if it was maybe even here, it would have been a penalty. Okay, if it wasn't more than like exactly the moment he was taking, look at that. I'm just gonna zoom in now. Look, like exactly, look at this right foot down. He's taking a shot. Okay, if it was just a millisecond before, like if I took the tackle just a millisecond earlier, he would have taken the shot and it was going to be a goal. Okay, but the exact moment I went for the tackle, it's not penalty, it's no foul. Slide tackle, place up. I think it's named slide tackle, right? This place Maldini, as you can see, for a great slide tackle. So you could see it went for that one, very good, and that's just it. You could see no offside. Just to prove you guys, it's not offside. It's not foul. The game is flowing, it's moving. You can see it's the rest of the game. Okay, so the slide tackle is really these like situations. Have you played that? Have this place up? Is going to be so good. But the one thing I hold. The moment I go for a slide tackle, I hold R1, okay, depending on your spin speed. If your spin speed is R2, go for R1. If your spin speed is R2, it's R1, go for R2. Okay, so most of you guys know it. It's the end of the game. Maybe in case you don't know it, you hold that, it's gonna be a better, like it's gonna be more you know, more faster, and it's going to slide more towards that direction. Okay, the defender is going to slide himself more, so it's more aggressive if you hold that button. I got the ball, see guys, I won the ball, did it easily. Once again, down the wing, let's go here. Messi has the ball again. You could see I'm keeping my distance, like from that moment, like here until I wait until the last moment, because I want my opponent to think I'm going towards him, but I'm actually holding back and covering the area. Okay, so yeah, I knew he may go for the pass. I have a sense of anticipation and predicting what he's going to do next, and like exact here, I tend to suck. I'm still on the same play. I'm not switching. Okay, don't switch. Try to follow the ball with the player as far as possible. Okay, if you thought it's not going to work, then switch. Okay, tend to ball with that. I try to stay on that player, cover these area, those passes, those shots. I already have two players in there, but I'm still in that same player. So that's another point, another tip. Stay on the same player till very last moment. Okay, guys, going on for that is just easy. It blocked everything, stand tackle, and that's it. Okay, another example in here. You could see, again, it's just a simple one. You could see it went for the pass off by Liao. I'm going towards where the ball is going. Already started going towards there where the ball is going. And just in that direction. And it's easy. I went for the direction. I got the ball easy. Okay. Once again, another example of, you know, when to go for a stand tackle, when to go for a slide tackle. So, went for a pass. You could see, there's a chance. If it gets past, it's nothing. I went behind. My defender was left behind. I have my left back to cover. So what should I do? I find the right space, right timing. Like here, I went for a slide tackle. No foul, nothing. So guys, do not be afraid to go for a slide tackle. Okay, and that was the end of the game. And yeah, that's it. One game 7-4. Been some pretty bad mistake by myself. It was a penalty, one was free kick, 2 bad goal, but that's okay. Overall won the game, and that's how you can certainly implement all the things that I told you guys. Implement all into your gameplay. And guys, don't be, if you are going to concede goals, okay, clean sheet. If you're too really bad, the opponent's very bad, you're gonna have clean sheet, but most of the you're going to concede because it's meta. Everybody has fast player, but there's crazy player. That's okay, but the thing that matters is that you don't back off, you don't lose hope. Implement all the same, maybe in custom tactic, change of custom tactic if you need it, but the same principle, same pattern. You're going to have a better gameplay, and you're going to be all ready by the time FC26 comes out. Okay, that was it, guys. Hope you guys like this instruction videos. I try to have a video every single day on my channel. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any one. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.